Hey there, folks, have you heard about Freemasonry? But forget those conspiracy stories and hidden powers. Today, we are going to explore the real world of the Freemasons, from medieval stonemasons to global influencers in history. Curious about the secret symbols and rituals? Want to know how this mysterious society fits into the modern world? Then, stay tuned. We are going to unravel together the mysteries and truths of Freemasonry in a journey full of surprises. Don't go anywhere, because this video is going to blow your mind. Let's go back in time. Freemasonry began back in the Middle Ages with the stonemasons. Yes, stonemasons. But don't think about building constructions, think about building ideas. Let's see how it all started and what happened in those early meetings. Today we're going to explore a world full of mysteries and stories. Freemasonry. You've probably heard about it, but do you know what it really is? Come with me to find out. Let's go back in time. Freemasonry has its roots back in the Middle Ages with the master stonemasons. But forget the image of a guy with bricks and cement. These stonemasons were the influencers of their time, guardians of architectural secrets and masters in geometry. They formed guilds, which were like exclusive clubs where they shared knowledge and techniques. But it goes beyond that. They discussed ethics, morality, and how their skills could serve to build a better society. These meetings were the beginning of something bigger. Over time, the guilds evolved into lodges, where philosophical and moral ideas were as important as building skills. And thus, the foundation of modern Freemasonry was established. So, seriously, the story begins in Europe, when stonemasons were like the influencers of construction. They not only built cathedrals and castles but also shared secret knowledge about geometry and architecture. It was like a school, but without classrooms. These guys met in workshops, or lodges, to exchange ideas and building techniques. But it wasn't just that. They also talked about morals, ethics, and how to be a good citizen. It was a mix of technical workshops and philosophy clubs. And that's where the symbols and rituals come from. Like, the square and compass weren't just work tools, but also symbols of how to live a straight and fair life. They took these ideas seriously and began to create rituals to pass these values forward. Over time, the stonemasons' skills became less about building buildings and more about building character. And thus, Freemasonry began to transform into this fraternity full of mystery that we know today. Now that you know how it all started, let's dive deeper into this story and see how Freemasonry evolved over the centuries. Now, let's talk about symbols and rituals. Freemasons are famous for this, right? Like the square and compass, which are more than tools, they are icons of morality and balance in life. Each symbol has a special meaning. The apron, for instance, isn't just for protection. It represents hard work and honesty. And the all-seeing eye? It symbolizes the omniscience of God, watching and guiding. The rituals? They are ceremonies full of symbolism, used to convey ancient lessons in a striking way. Each ceremony is a theatrical act, where stories and symbols are used to instill values and teachings. Speaking of structure, Freemasonry is like a game with levels. It starts with the apprentice, then the fellow craft, and finally, the master mason. Each level is a new chapter full of wisdom and challenges. At the apprentice level, it's all about discovering who you are and understanding Masonic principles. Then, as a fellow craft, you dive deeper into the teachings and start sharing your knowledge. And as a master, it's about leading and taking on more serious responsibilities. But it's not just about leveling up. It's a path of personal transformation, contributing to society, and living Masonic principles in daily life. Now, let's talk history. Great names were Freemasons, like George Washington, Mozart, and Churchill. Freemasonry's influence is all over history, influencing revolutions, arts, and politics. In the American Revolution, many leaders were Freemasons. They shaped ideals of freedom and democracy based on Masonic values. And in art, musicians like Mozart and Haydn expressed Masonic ideals through their compositions. And it doesn't stop there. Freemasons like Houdini and Sir Arthur Conan Doyle brought their unique visions to literature and entertainment. Freemasonry has left deep marks in world history and culture. Time to debunk myths and controversies. Some think Freemasonry is a secret club controlling the world. But hey, the truth is, despite its secrets, it's not about a global conspiracy. Many myths arise from misunderstandings or conspiracy theories. Sure, Freemasons value privacy and have reserved rituals, but it's more about maintaining tradition and mutual respect. The controversies? Like any large organization, Freemasonry had its difficult moments. But most Freemasons seek to do good, grow personally, and contribute positively to society. So, what's up with Freemasonry these days? Is it still happening? Absolutely. It continues to evolve, adapting to new times, but without losing its roots and traditions. Today, people look to Freemasonry as a place for reflection, learning, and fraternity. Modern youth are realizing that Freemasonry isn't just a thing of the past. It offers a journey of self-discovery, seeking a greater purpose, and being part of a global community that cares about the common good. And what about technology? Freemasonry is modernizing, using social media and digital platforms to connect and share ideas. But of course, always maintaining the touch of mystery and respect for tradition. And women? More and more, female or mixed Masonic organizations are emerging, breaking the idea that it's a club just for men. Equality and mutual respect are gaining ground. So that's it, folks. Freemasonry is a journey full of history, mysteries, and learning. It's not about dominating the world, but about building a better world, starting with oneself. If you liked it, leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. See you next time. Want to know more? Check the descriptions for links and references. Thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for more videos.